Hello, Mr. President. Welcome to California.
Hello, you greasy butt dart.
Oh, come on, Donnie. It's just a bit of hair gel.
That shit looks flammable, Gavin. Don't get near those fires with that grease in your hair.
I'm not getting anywhere near those fires. I have a team of very diverse people in Subaru Outbacks that always handle fires. I just need you to help me make fires illegal in California. I keep telling people that fires cause cancer, but they just keep lighting them. Now, things are so bad, I've had to hire Rosie O'Donnell to lead the fire department.
Yeah, all right, let's go, dipshit. Get away from her, creep. Come on, boy, this way, dummy.
That's just rude, Donnie. I'm a lot smarter than I look, you know? I just snipped her hair.
All right, everyone, Daddy's here to bail California out of this mess. We're going to get some real firefighters in here and get Gavin some less flammable hair gel.
Thanks, Daddy. I knew you'd make America great again.
What? I wasn't sleeping.
Hello, I'm trying to reach Mr. Jassol. Mr. Hugh Jassol.
Oh, I think you have the wrong number. This is Joe. There's no huge asshole here.
Oh, I'm sure I've got the right number. I know there's a huge asshole there.
No, you've got the wrong number. I don't know any huge asshole. Now I've got to go. It's almost time for shuffleboard.
Wait, I know there's a huge asshole there. I think maybe you're a huge asshole.
No, this is Joe Biden. Is this some kind of prank? Do you know who you're messing with?
Oh, I know exactly who I'm messing with. Huge asshole. This is the guy who left half a pack of Depends in the desk drawer of the Oval Office. Disgusting.
Son of a bitch, is that you, Donnie? I'm missing shuffleboard calls or your pranks. Leave me alone.
Yeah, all right. I'll let you get back to your retirement games. I hope you'll win bingo tonight, huge asshole.
Listen here, Canada. If you want to become the 51st state, we're going to have to lay down a few ground rules. First, stop saying sorry. It's pronounced sorry, and you don't need to say it after every sentence. Pansy-ass maple syrup guzzler. Second, you're going to have to ditch this knob gobbler. Nobody likes him, not even Canadians. He's the kind of dude that would poop in the shower and smash it down the drain with his toes. America's a free country, but we don't tolerate waffle stomping. All right, third rule, we're not going to call it poutine. What a stupid name for a damn delicious meal. So from now on, poutine will be referred to as a Freedom Platter. Welcome to America. We're sorry Trudeau failed you. Now, I will trade you 17 truckloads of Mountain Dew for 20 truckloads of all-dressed potato chips. Whatever the hell that means. You know, it's all about that Mountain Dew.
Medicare will not pay for your cat's Ozempic prescription. If you've got a fat pussy, maybe exercise it a bit, Senator Pocahontas.
That was a trick question, but will you stop suing my donors in the pharmaceutical industry? They're really bitching.
We all know that you want Ozempics for your cat. And no, I will not stop suing pharmaceutical companies, Pocahontas.
Damn it, will you stop calling me Pocahontas? It's so racist and rude.
No, racist and rude would be pretending to be a Native American to get ahead. How are you still in office, Pocahontas?
Damn it, are you going to pay for my cat's Ozempic or not?
Just stop feeding that thing so much. Maybe put that fat pussy on an exercise wheel. Hardworking Americans don't want to pay for anybody's Ozempics.
Stop suing my friends, jerk.
Or what? You're going to get me with your bow and arrow? Pocahontas.
Chief Shitting Bull, an idiot of great renown, though not for the reasons she might wish, has journeyed thousands of miles on her trusty horse Pfizer. Her purpose? To confront a man known far and wide as the nation's chief doctor, none other than RFK. With an air of confidence, this phony Indian sets out to entangle him in a web of bullshit, attempting to undermine his credibility. But as so often happens in politics, her hypocrisy is exposed. For Chief Shitting Bull's own record is not one of noble intent, but of quiet, persistent corruption. Her corrupt dealings with pharmaceutical giants, stretching back decades, concealed in plain sight. It is, of course, an open secret, just as it is widely known that Chief Shitting Bull is not, in fact, a Native American. No, her claim to indigenous heritage was but a clever ruse, one that paved her path through academia, granting her the privileges intended for others. And so, as Shitting Bull endeavors to discredit the good doctor, it is not he who stands exposed. Instead, it is she, her legacy one of deceit, of cultural appropriation for political and personal gain. A cautionary tale, indeed, of ambition untempered by integrity.
If your cat has herpes, government health care is not responsible.
Well, Mr. Kennedy, what if my cat needs a gender reassignment surgery? Shouldn't the government be responsible?
Your cat is a boy and always will be.
You don't even know Mr. Pickles. He's going through a transition, and American healthcare should pay for these life-saving surgeries.
Tell me, Mr. Senator, have you ever had the fresh milk of an Arctic platypus? If you could obtain some of this platypus milk for Mr. Pickle, he wouldn't be confused about his gender.
That is disgusting. Mr. Pickles would never drink platypus milk. You are a conspiracy theorist, Mr. Kennedy. Plus, who would pay for Elizabeth Warren's second home?
Elizabeth Warren makes too much money already. She's not even a Native American. And your cat will always be a boy.
You're a big meanie, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Pickles will be a girl someday, and the American healthcare system will pay for it.
You and your cat need a nice glass of platypus milk. It's good for your mental health.
Hola, you've reached El Presidente of Colombia.
Gustavo, what the hell makes you think you can send those criminals back to America?
Colombia has enough criminals. We do not need America to send us anymore.
Listen, Gustavo, those are your criminals. Take them back or you're fired.
This isn't The Apprentice, Mr. Donald. You cannot fire me. Colombia will not be bullied. America can keep those criminals.
Oh, Gustavo, I can fire you. We're going to start with a 25% tariff on that crappy coffee you make and keep upping it every week. Come get your criminals. America doesn't want them.
You don't scare me, Mr. Donald. Colombia will not be bullied.
Okay, Gustavo, you're fired then. Regime change it is. I'll have you overthrown in a few days, or you can send your personal plane to pick up your criminals.
Okay, you win, Mr. Donald. I will be your apprentice and send my plane for the criminals.
Pleasure doing business with you, Gustavo. Enjoy your criminals.
Hola, you have reached El Presidente of Colombia.
Why the hell is there a plane load of illegal immigrants headed back to America from your country, Petro?
Mr. Donald, Colombia has plenty of criminals already. We do not need for you to send us more.
Yeah, know what, Petro? I feel the same way, Petro. Those planes are full of your criminals. You will take them back or you will be fired.
This isn't The Apprentice. Mr. Donald, you can't fire me.
Oh, I can't fire you, but I will crush your economy. Now come get these criminals before I crush your country.
Colombia will not be bullied. We will place sanctions on America.
How you're going to sanction America? What do you even produce in Colombia? We don't need your crappy coffee. We are going to crush you.
You win, Mr. Donald. I will send my own plane to pick up our criminals.
Pleasure doing business with you, Gustavo.
Well, now, why is there a firefighter from Los Angeles leading the National Prayer Service? That's quite a distance from the Palisades fires, don't you think? I mean, if you're going to drive your trusty Subaru across the country, you'd better hit the road now. It's a long haul, and those celebrity homes aren't going to spray themselves. Now, I'm not sure why Ellen would leave Gavin behind when LA needs every bit of manpower, or pardon me, diversity, power they can muster to fight these fires. I mean, let's face it, we can't have firemen left to their own devices, right? You just can't battle flames without diversity, equity, and inclusion guiding the way. Maybe we should start a GoFundMe to get this heroic firefighter back to LA where they're needed most. I'll even kick in 27 cents and 3 hot dogs to get the ball rolling. It's the least I can do.
Shit. Was that a Yahtzee salute? No, stupid, it wasn't, and nobody with half a brain would believe that it was. This is the kind of misleading bullshit that has caused people to distrust legacy media. This African American was giving his heart to his followers.
My heart goes out to you.
A real thank you, but a bunch of creeps in the media are always trying to stir up hate and discontent. After all, that is how they make their money. What a load of bullshit. All right. Let's take a look at who is spreading this lie. Well, would you look at that? PBS trying to mislead us? It would be a real shame if the public broadcasting system lost federal funding because they are a biased turd of a media organization. People are tired of being misled by journalists with an agenda. You creeps in the media better start reporting facts because Daddy's back in the White House and fake news won't be tolerated.
Top 10 dipshits who've been defeated by the Donald. Number 3, Hillary Clinton. This shriveled old sphincter is about as popular as genital herpes. But in 2016, Hillary and the media truly believed she was destined to become the first female president and serve a 3rd term. That's right, let's not kid ourselves. We all know Hillary was the one calling the shots while Bill was busy mentoring interns back in the 90s. Number 2, Blow Jiden. This creepy old hair sniffer did manage to stumble his way into the Oval Office, and man, did he screw it up. Record inflation? Check. Endless wars? Check. Millions pouring across the border? Absolutely. It's no surprise that Mr. Potato Head and the Biden crime family couldn't make it past 1 term. Number 1, the cackling dingus. This diversity hire laughs like an idiot at the most inappropriate times. Unable to win a single primary, Dipshizzy had to oust Biden and hijack the nomination. Yet, even with the relentless support of a painfully biased legacy media, this cackling dingus still couldn't take down the Donald.
Observes the jackass, visibly distressed. This dumbass has been ousted from the White House. He is now relegated to the role of an onlooker as his nemesis assumes command. Adding to his torment, he finds himself seated beside the cackling dingus, a dipshit, chosen in the name of diversity, whose presence now looms as a haunting reminder of his defeat. Although the jackass and the dingus are not alone in their defeat at the hands of the Donald. This crowd appears to be a veritable congregation of losers. In the 2nd row sits a shriveled bag of sphincters, known to the world as Hillary, with a long history of getting her ass kicked by the Donald. And so all we can do is observe in quiet amusement as this gaggle of dipshits gazes on in collective defeat. A fitting spectacle, perhaps, for the ever-turning tides of political fortune. Here's to the rallying cry that echoes through the ages. Make America great again. The purple-headed yogurt slinger? Seriously? Blowjiban's last act as president is pardoning this asshat. This douche canoe destroyed the lives of millions, ruined countless businesses, and made an absolute ass-ton of cash while doing it. For years, this douche nozzle ran around preaching trust to the science, all while blatantly lying to the American people. Nobody knows how much cash Fauci has raked in from royalties, and we probably never will. So why would Biden feel the need to pardon this creep? Because one day, history will reveal Fauci for what he truly is, a mad scientist who profited from a virus made in a lab. We should expect no less from the Biden crime family. Someday history will tell the true story of Joe Biden, Fauci, and gain-of-function research.
Gaggle of douchebags in the U.S. government decided their fragile egos could no longer endure the sharp jabs and unfiltered honesty of the internet. The TikTok takedown of 2025. A moment in history almost forgotten, buried in the annals of time. These douchebags, determined to silence dissent, banded together and crafted a bill to ban TikTok. They told the American people it was for their protection. But behind closed doors, they quietly funneled millions into Meta, TikTok's largest competitor, lining their pockets while yammering about security and patriotism. Yet, as history has shown us, when douchebags attempt to muzzle free speech, their plans often crumble under the weight of their own hypocrisy. This plot was no different. And then, when all seemed lost, a most unlikely hero emerged. Donald Trump, a goofy orange man otherwise known as your daddy. Long before Sleepy Joe had even gotten his dumb ass out of the White House, Trump stepped up. He didn't hesitate. He didn't falter. Against all odds, he restored America's right to express itself on TikTok. In that moment, he reminded us all of the importance of free speech. And the moral of the story, my friends? Never let the Biden crime family anywhere near the White House again.
Top 10 fun facts about this dipshit, the 46th president of the United States. Blowjibin. Blowjibin is the only president to crap his pants in Normandy. The media says he was looking for a chair, but we all know that he was sliding a Biden up there on stage. Number 2, Blowjibin's dance moves totally slap. Look at him breaking it down at this diversity concert. What a master of ballet. Get it, Joe? Number 3, Blowjibin is a real sucker for diversity, often filling government positions based on diversity rather than qualification. Thus, diversity bullshit ultimately led to his own demise, though, as Joe was ousted by this cackling idiot. Number 4, Blowjibin once shit his pants in Normandy. Number 5, Blowjibin and a bunch of other government asshats tried to ban TikTok so they could continue to control the narrative. It didn't work, though, because this is America, and we'll say whatever the fuck we want here.
Behold the American douche nozzle, a most corrupt creature, adept at exploiting his position within the hallowed halls of government. With a calculated precision, he orchestrates the call to ban a popular app such as TikTok, all the while surreptitiously channeling assloads of cash into its competitor, Meta. The douche nozzle, ever the master of deception, shields his tracks through the discreet use of his family's financial firm, a cunning strategy to obscure any evidence of his involvement. When questioned, he offers the familiar refrain. He denial of prior knowledge regarding its lucrative investment in TikTok's greatest rival. Although sleazy as none of this behavior is explicitly illegal. And should his actions come to light, the douche nozzle remains unfazed, having already amassed a small fortune while pretending to serve his nation. And so the question arises, what is to be done about this asshat's financial misdeeds? The truth is sobering. This douche nozzle, and countless others of his kind, will persist, thriving in the filthy waters of Washington, D.C. Good luck, then, to those brave enough to attempt the impossible, draining the sprawling, filthy swamps of Washington, D.C. Imagine your crybaby ass actually moves to Canada, joining all those maple syrup-drinking liberals. Only for Trump to make Canada part of America. Well, maybe you should grab your man purse and head to Greenland. Oh wait, that's going to be part of America soon too. You could always try Mexico City, you know, down by the Gulf of America. Well, Take your dumb ass out to California, then. I hear it's nice this time of year.
Canada is no more. It's now Snowclahoma, the coldest, greatest state in America. Tremendous snow, fantastic syrup, and the nicest people, though we're working on making them tougher, believe me. Snowclahoma is bringing big wins, jobs, pipelines, and the best hockey teams. Sorry, Minnesota, you're out. From this day forward, the Great White North is officially MAGA country. Welcome to the family, Snowclahoma. Together, we'll make it colder, better, and huge. Believe me, it's going to be beautiful.